Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. We've got new tag team champions! Seth Rollins shoots on how bad Raw has been, and Heath Slater just became Monday night's most engaging character. I'm Ollie Davis, give us a subscribe, press the thumbs up button, let us know what you thought of Raw in the comments below, and click the eye above my head to give your rating, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor, and bore, as I review the 10th of December 2018 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. After playing the Burn It Down part of his entrance music multiple times, one of these days it'll be "Ooh, Kingslayer" by a t-shirt, Seth Rollins called out Baron Corbin to point out how rubbish Raw has been the last few weeks. TV ratings are down, he said. Fans are complaining. The locker room is frustrated with how they're being used. Raw has an amazing tag team like the Revival, wrestling in unfair Lucha House Rules matches. But Seth's a babyface and the Revival are heels, I think, and Lucha House Party are babyface. This has just made me more confused. And the record low ratings, fan backlash, and bad booking is all Corbin's fault. It's definitely Corbin's and absolutely no one else's. Because we got you, viewers. Raw hasn't been bad the last few weeks. It was just all storyline. Not because we're terrible at our jobs. You bought into our work, you marks. It was all a plan. All Baron Corbin's fault. Seth voicing the frustrations we've had with Raw on an episode of Raw was both quite cathartic and weirdly unsettling at the same time. It wasn't so much a breakthrough in therapy, more of an insane monster becoming self-aware. But it set up a big-time main event for the show, with Seth goading Corbin into a TLC match tonight for the Intercontinental title. To carry on with the big show feel, we got a title change next. Granted, it's a title change hardly anyone is emotionally invested in, but it's a title change nonetheless. Matching robe-wearing Chad Gable and Bobby Roode beat AOP and Drake Maverick, with Drake Maverick taking the surprise fall. Hopefully this will be the end of the Drake Maverick partnership with AOP, because the smell of piss is really hard to wash away. So I'm told. By Luke. Fun fact, both American Alpha teammates Gable and Jason Jordan have now won Raw tag titles, just not with each other. Natalya cut a pretty decent promo on Riott ahead of their tables match this Sunday, but I don't think anyone can say, "You destroyed my father's legacy when you broke his sunglasses," and it not come off as ridiculous, because it makes it sound like the sunglasses were haunted. Ruby unveiled the exact table she'll be using on Sunday, which had a picture of Natty's recently passed father Jim Neidhart on. Without the crowd reacting much, the cheap heat feels rather exploitative. With Finn Balor off the show injured, Drew McIntyre beat Dolph Ziggler in a really good match for the short time they were given, with a bunch of big moves, a close count-out spot, and near falls. McIntyre continued to beat Ziggler down afterwards, effectively getting over how Baron's friends just do what they want on Raw. Bayley beat Alicia Fox, which involved Apollo Crews using Sasha Banks as a weapon. Sure, I think it's a mixed match challenge thing. Despite his character lacking its initial heel turn depth, Dean Ambrose's excellent promo delivery backstage here somewhat makes up for it. Elias defending a town's local sports team will always feel weird, but he's definitely coming along as a babyface, helped with not just the stacked against odds of Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush being against him here, but also arguably Raw's most suddenly engaging character, Heath Slater. Forced into a referee role last week, Slater now must do the heel's bidding to keep his job. He heartbreakingly had to count the pin for Rush, despite Bobby getting involved and smashing a guitar over Elias's back. Michael Cole later announced Elias versus Lashley at TLC will be a guitar on a ladder match, which, rule-wise, is really a guitar on a pole match. Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey's advertised face-to-face was actually more of a ringside-to-ringside, as they just sat into Mina and Ember Moon's respective corners in a match which Moon won. Jax's heel momentum dissipates more every week, implying people weren't actually booing her, they were reverse cheering Becky Lynch. The big-time Raw main event might have been an Intercontinental title TLC match between Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin, but it was again Heath Slater as its referee that added the emotional dimension. Rollins helped carry Baron to a very fun match, with a frog splash through a table on the outside, multiple dives, and the springboard ladder jump, but it was Heath Heath having to go against his morality to help Corbin win that really tugged at the heartstrings. Following on from last week's Raw though, the babyface came out on top, with Seth superkicking Heath and curb-stomping Baron to retain. The way Rollins was booked on this show as the locker room savior really feels like they're building him for Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35. Dean Ambrose stared down Seth at the end of the show, putting over their TLC match on Sunday. This was a very entertaining episode, with a title change, Seth venting our Raw frustrations, and a multi-layered yet not overbooked main event that actually made me want to see TLC. WWE, you just put on a successful go-home show, and for that reason, this week's Raw is core. Want to know every WWE pay-per-view match of 2018 ranked in order of star rating? Then click the WrestleTalk.com link on screen now to find out. And has the Royal Rumble 2019 winner been leaked? Click the video in the top left to learn more. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.